is Word on the Street. I would show it to you, but we sold out this year, so we're very excited about that. It's a word/party game, and it's gotten great reception. Our games are really easy to learn and easy to play. You can learn to play any of our games in about 3 minutes, and you can play a full game in about a half an hour. They're all very social. They've got a great educational component, and of course they're fun. That's the most important thing, is that we make sure all of our games make people laugh, make people have a good time, and are just fun bonding experiences. We've had a great reaction here at GenCon. Our Word on the Street sold out in 2 days. We were really excited about that. And overall, it's just been very busy, very fun, and we've had lots of great families that have been really excited to play our games. And the key for us when we make educational games is that, number one, they're fun. They have to keep kids' interest, they have to keep adults' interest, and they have to just be really, really fun. If we can sneak some education in there, great. But the most important thing is that everybody has a good time. We know that kids and adults learn better when they're having a good time, when they're interested, and when they're engaged. And so that's the most important thing, is that you look for something that's fun. We also look for components of education that aren't taught as commonly. We've got backseat drawing, which teaches listening and following directions, which is just a component of education that it's hard to teach. And this is a way that we can kind of sneak it in there in a way that's really a good time and gets kids interested. Think about the way that they can be used in the classroom. Is there a way that you can buy one game and use it for the whole classroom, or do you need to buy a couple of games? You know, the investment is different there. A lot of people like our games because kids can come and go as they please. So you would have an activity when the activity in school is finished. When people finish, as they finished, they can go and play a game. And you can have people join the game in the middle of the game, rather than having a game where everybody who starts has to finish. We've got games that people can come and go, and the game can keep on going, and everybody's still having fun. If you have a game where it's sit down and everybody has to play start to finish, that's a lot more rigid and can be a little bit challenging in a classroom setting. Of course, reinforcing your objectives of your classroom objectives is always a great thing too. And a lot of the board game companies have done that and have researched what objectives each game meets, and they can give you more information on that too. But one in particular that I remember is our 10 Days in Africa game. We had a teacher who gave their kids a blank map of Africa and asked them to fill in the countries, of course. As we all know, if I had to do that, it would be quite difficult to fill in all the names of the African countries. Then they had the students play 10 Days in Africa for a few weeks. At the end of it, the kids could fill in almost every country in Africa, and that was the only thing they did to learn that geography of Africa, just playing that game. And of course, the kids didn't feel like they were learning. They didn't feel like they had to do memorization or anything like that. It all came through play and through fun. So you get the combination of the fun and the learning, which is the best part. I think GenCon, you get the people who are most excited about games here, and that's why we love coming to GenCon, is that everybody here is here because they just absolutely love games. And they're bright, they're fun, they're just the best people to play games with. You signed? Well, I personally have been coming to GenCon since I was about 8 years old. I started coming with my family as a kid, collecting Magic cards, and have been coming now. I'm 27, so in about 19 years, that's a little embarrassing, but well, we've got some great tournaments going on, and we always have our Grand Championship, which is the person who's played in the most tournaments and collected the most points, and that's always very exciting to see that person who's worked so hard to win a full box of out-of-the-box games, plus numerous gift certificates from each individual tournament. I think attendance has been great. Our booth has been full the whole time. We actually brought 2 more people than we've brought in the past, and everybody's been busy the whole time. The halls are definitely clogged. It's pretty hard to walk through the hall, and that's a great sign. We're really, really happy with it. Well, I feel really lucky to be in the board game industry, because we bring something to people that they need in a time when the economy is rough. Is you need something inexpensive that you can do to bond with your friends and family, and it brings entertainment for a great value, and it's just something to brighten your day at the end of the day. If you're going to work and your work's not going so great, or you got laid off, or anything like that, you can come home and you can be with your friends and family, and you can bond with them, and you can laugh, which is the most important. Well, I've seen lots of crazy costumes. I love the women's costumes, and it's personally definitely of interest to me. Personally, my favorite thing is the little animals that sit on the shoulders of people's costumes. I love those.